So, hey YouTube. First video I'm making, though, wasn't that weird short that I did. First video I'm doing is on Diablo 4. I am here to show you my Diablo 4 paladin build that I call the Spiked Warrior. And it all revolves around the War of the White Dove, the Mantle of the Gray, and it also goes on to the World's Opus. I do have this, but I just have it here for its vulnerable damage and lucky hit chance and stats. I have Agent Veil for points into my core skills. I have this for Giant Slayer, but the all stats and maximum life are really good. I have Judicant's Helm for that maximum resource and lucky hit chance. I have Endurance Faith, always a good unique for me to have, because I rarely survive stuff. I have Termiti, if that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if I'm butchering half these names. I have it here for the healing aspect of the armor. I have the Penitent Greaves for that slowness. And yep. I also have this right here. Yeah, you're raising that. This right here. And here's my Paragon board. I've not like fully fleshed out my Paragon board, so I'm not going fully into like filling up this. So I got the Brawn and Tenacity, Raw Power, and Iron Strength. I put Outmatch into here. I have not upgraded Outmatch, but I'm going to be upgrading it a little later. I am going to put Strength more bonuses there to non-elites and bosses. And over here, I chose the board that gives me Castle. You deal increased damage equal to 1.8% of your armor. My current bonus is 273.6%, and I combo that in with the Defiance, the Stalwart, the Grappler, the Ironclad, and the Knight. I also have in this the Sentinel, which gives all my strength around it to give it increased damage to Juggernaut skills, and since I have enough strength and range, it's going to give me more damage for my resolve. And I have this up here for its physical damage. This right here also for its damage, hostile armor. And you're probably wondering why I have why I'm going for Institute, and why you probably don't need that. You probably wonder why I'm needing block chance for some of my stuff. Is because there's another thing that comes into play. If I can find it, where did it go? There's something I have that gives me more damage the more block chance I have. Is it in this? Yes. This. Your damage is increased by 75% of your armor percent and 50% of your block chance. So I have a lot of bonus damage from this. And This is a Juggernaut build, focused around my Blessed Shield. This build is not fully fleshed out, so don't expect to see like high damage numbers. But I went for Clash and went all the way up to Punishment for the Thorns and Thorns damage and Retribution chance. Then I went down to the main thing for our build, which is Blessed Shield. Blessed Shield. I went up and got Enhanced Blessed Shield. Increases Blessed Shield does 1% additional damage for each armor on your shield. And I chose the Shield of Retribution. This is our boss killer. This is mainly for if you want to like speedrun bosses in Torment 1. I have Defiance Aura on for the extra armor and all resistances, which the passive armor is really good for the damage bonus from our Paragon node. I have Phantasm Auras, which gives me increased attack speed and critical strike chance, and I have it to where with this one is Enhanced Phantasm, which gives me more maximum resource. With this I have Enhanced Defiance. Passive Aura grants maximum life. And my ultimate is Fortress. And I went over and grabbed this. Alongside your skills, I went to get Enhanced Fortress and Rampart of Thorns. Enemies inside Fortress are slowed by 50% and take 500% of your Thorns damage per second. While inside a fortress, your life cannot be reduced below 1. Ooh, that would actually help with the survivability of the build, but I like making pure damage builds for my games. Killing enemies inside of your fortress exceeds the situations. You can use your fortress to move to your current location. Ooh, that's actually kind of useful, but no. And yeah. I do have Aegis here, but that's for like the increased block chance for the damage. Now on to passives. I have Pity for my increased increased faith, maximum faith. I have Unguard. You gain block chance and armor, a lot of it. Then I have Disciple. Core skills deal increased damage, which is good for this since this counts as a core skill. Then I went down here and got Thorns and Thistles. You gain 220 Thorns and your total Thorns damage is increased by 90%. Best offense. You deal increased damage while fortified. You deal, and I went down here to get Righteousness, which is deal increased damage, increased holy and fire damage. I have this for critical duration increase, so I gain crowd control duration, I gain more of it, where it's increased. I just grabbed that because, well, I had a free point. I had High Clarity for the cooldown reduction, cracking the armor for increased damage from vulnerable enemies. Iron sharpens iron for the critical strike damage. Break the line for increased critical strike chance and deal 30% increased damage to weak enemies. I have Heavyweight, which gives me more increased damage while I'm healthy. Critically striking, you deal 9% damage for 5. You critical striking grants you 9% damage reduction for 5 seconds. For the vulnerability damage, for the fortified damage, I could have gone for oh. Could have gone for renewal, so I can remove that increased damage while fortified. Wait, do everything that fortifies me right now? No, I do not. Huh. Wait, paragraph word. Block change that. Armor resistances. That's pure damage. Ironclad. Huh. Is that how they give me fortified? No. Hmm. Yeah. I don't know why I have this. I'm gonna go into retribution chance. Yep. So yeah, this is my build. I'm going to go to Kiovashad to show you the damage of it on a boss dummy. I know a lot of the builds you'll see on the internet on YouTube by now would have like few uniques and like one or two uniques and a mythic unique and a lot of legendaries equipped. But there's a lot of different uniques that I have that actually do help with my entire like setup. Like every unique that I have equipped does do something for my build. Even if the aspect it has on it does not, the stats on the gear will help me a bunch. Besides the the Judicator and Arbiter stuff, yeah. So I'm gonna go here, boss training dummy. I'm gonna go to a multiple one. Player variants. I'm gonna go down here and repair, so we get the full damage. Yes, I might have the grandfather down here, but I'm not equipping it because I'm not using a build with it right now. Okay, so first I activate you, pop you, that, hit you, and then do that. There is my Torment 1. That is my Torment 1 Spiked Shield build. The reason why I call it Spiked Shield, the Spiked Warrior, or yeah, because of that. And once I hit, once you use your, once you pop your L2 button, and you press X, then you freaking spam. Once you spam your ult, not spam, like press it once, and you hit your basic attack once, you can just spam square, and it just does a ton of damage. So yeah, there's my build. It's still an early progress build. It's like it's like a good leveling build for yeah, it's like a good leveling build for yes, like a good leveling build. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. As well, hope you guys got a build to think about using, and yeah, hope you guys Have a wonderful day if you're seeing this during the day, or if you haven't seen it during the night. I hope you guys have a wonderful night time, like wonderful afternoon, and peace.